Wall Street Book Club. Evan Jefferson, brother, much love. Educating, elevating, because in knowledge is the power and we'll never give it up. Literature that's for the masses. Where to put your money down, now how to watch your assets. Yeah, uplifting others is a passion. My brother Evan, he will turn it into action. New Black Wall Street Book Club. You should come read with us. Yeah, we comprehend and discuss. If we all just come together, there's no limit for us. Here comes your host, New Black Wall Street. Evan, take it away. New Black Wall Street. New Black Wall Street Book Club.
All right, what's up, beautiful people? Good evening to you. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight on the New Black Wall Street Book Club, the After Dark edition, where we come to you on Sunday through Thursday nights at roughly 9 o'clock. I'm trying to get a little bit earlier, but 9 o'clock is the time. And so hopefully you guys are ready to rock and roll here tonight as we're going to continue our journey into the University of Success, a book written by one of the greatest self-help authors I've ever known by the name of Are Mandino. Mandino also has written a book called The Greatest Salesman in the World and a few other books that I recommend that you pick up anytime you see Are Mandino. And here's what the book looks like, University of Success. Now, we have decided to start the After Dark edition with this particular book, and it has some particular reasons why or instructions as to why we want to read it at night. So we do have a New Black Wall Street Book Club that we do at 9 in the morning. I'm sorry, earlier than that. I think 7 in the morning, Monday through Friday. And then we do this 9 o'clock at night. So I want to make sure that you guys have your journal, have a pen, paper available, as we're going to get into a lesson tonight called How to Develop Your Strength to Seize Opportunities. How to develop your strength to seize opportunities. Everybody put in console hashtag opportunities. Now, I'm sure all of you who might join in here tonight, who might be live, who might catch it on a replay, you want to take advantage of opportunities. I mean, those opportunities that come from ideas, those opportunities that bring wealth, those opportunities that bring new great relationships into your life. But you have to develop your strength in order to seize those opportunities. Well, I want to say thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We're going to get rocking and rolling here. Let's do a quick roll call here tonight. Go ahead, hit the like button, share button, subscribe button, follow button, all that stuff. If you care, if you are your brother's keeper, if you're your sister's keeper, you ready to rock and roll tonight. Also, let us know where you're connecting from. What city, what state, what country, what city, what state, what country. The New Black Wall Street Book Club has students all over the world. We'll love to notice how far our reach is here tonight. Go ahead and rep your city, your state, your country right now in the comments below. And then also hit the like button, the share button, subscribe button, follow button, whatever button you can hit as we're broadcasting across the World Wide Web into Facebook and also YouTube. Understanding that worldwide means global. Worldwide means global. Now, I do have a little cough, so don't worry about that, guys. I've been trying to break this cough, and I got a little cough drop, so I'm gonna be okay. And I also got my nice fruit that I'm gonna be eating tonight as well. So I'm gonna enjoy me tonight, but we're gonna still get it in. Okay, let's find out who's joining us here tonight, man. Good evening to you. Got some Facebook users. I'm sorry I don't see your name. Jamal is in the house. My main man Jamal has joined us here tonight on the New Black Wall Street After Dark edition. Good evening to you, brother. No problem, man. Appreciate you. Miss Sincere Newman has joined us as well. Hashtag opportunities, man. Mableton, Georgia is representing here tonight, man. Newark, New Jersey is representing as well. All the way from Mexico. My brother Patrick Smith has joined us here tonight on the New Black Wall Street Book Club After Dark edition. South Carolina is representing as well. Good evening to you. Let's get right into this thing here tonight. New Black Wall Street Book Club, the After Dark edition that we do at night to help keep your everlasting mind right. How to develop your strength to seize opportunities. Now, this is a section. We're now into lesson number 8. This will be a 2-part series tonight because this is a pretty deep and pretty long. But this is a section that comes from a Maxwell Maltz. Now, if you haven't heard that name, shame on you. Look him up. Go pick up anything that you see that says I think Maxwell Maltz wrote a book about the psychedelic mind or something. I mean, it's pretty deep. I don't have the book, but that'll probably be the next thing I pick up. Maxwell Maltz, Dr. Maxwell Maltz. Let's get right into this thing, man. Lesson number 8. Hopefully you got your pen and paper. If you don't, use the chat box to get your finger memory on so you can capture what you need to capture tonight to make sure that, as you go to bed, as you prepare for your nighttime, as you prepare your subconscious, that thing start grabbing all the stuff that you need to have an excellent day tomorrow. Let's start with our quote of today. It says this: you may live in an imperfect world, but the frontiers are not all closed and the doors are not all shut. You may live in an imperfect world, but the frontiers are not all closed and the doors are not all shut. Now, yesterday, which we didn't do this particular, 2 days ago, we didn't do this particular book, but we did do a book called Outwitting the Devil, and that we started on Saturday or Friday. And I don't know, I'll just kind of bring that in whenever I can bring that in. But that's going to be our next evening book once we finish this. But anyway, we talked about how there were 3 things that we seem to have a problem with as individuals. One of those things was asking, one of those things was seeking, and another one of those things was knocking. And we started to break that down and say, well, if we're not getting the stuff that we want in our life, it's not because of life. It's because of us. And we realized that some of us had an asking problem. We just had a problem asking for stuff, and therefore we didn't get stuff. It said ask and receive. Then we started to uncover that some of us had a seeking problem. We just simply never looked. Therefore, we did not find. And then when we got to this last piece, this knocking piece, we realized that we've missed so many opportunities simply because we never knocked. And I want you to think about your life for a second and where you are in life. Is it possible that you have a knocking problem? Opportunities are all around you. You see everybody else being able to take advantage of these opportunities. You see other people getting rich. You see other people investing in crypto. You see all the stuff happening around you, but it seems not to fall into your lap. Well, maybe it's just waiting on you to knock. And then the door will be open unto you. Lesson number 8, how to develop your strength. Now, this is interesting. Everybody putting console, develop my strength. Why does the title develop my strength to seize opportunities? It's not talking about knocking, it's about developing your strength to seize it. Because first, before you can even take advantage of an opportunity, you have to actually notice it. You got to see it. And then have the strength. And I think that's the attitude or the disposition that you're never going to let another good opportunity pass you by. Therefore, you can seize the opportunity that come across your path and life gets much easier for you. New Black Wall Street Book Club, After Dark edition. Let's read. Who among us with our marvelous 2020 vision called hindsight can complete a lengthy list of missed opportunities? Whew. Did you miss them because they were unrecognizable to you at the time? Or did you know that they were there, but felt that you had neither the ability nor the strength to deal with them? In retrospect, it makes a little difference, doesn't it? The truth of the matter is that your plane lifted off the runway and you were still standing at the boarding gate. As George Eliot wrote, the golden moments in the streams of life rush past us, and we see nothing but sand. The angels come to visit us, and we only know them when they are gone. Actually, if you stop to think about it, you are working your way through these semesters, not only to learn how to succeed, but to learn to be prepared to capitalize on the next opportunity that presents itself, or better still, to make your own opportunities with a confident and positive mental attitude that will almost certainly guarantee your success. Everybody putting console #success. That's what I'm talking about. Wilhelm Watt has joined us from Toledo, Ohio, is in the building. Good evening, everyone. Great to see and hear your brother Evan. I appreciate your Facebook user in the hizzy. Develop my strength. Develop my strength. Now, let me read this again. We're working through these semesters, this University of Success. not only to learn how to succeed, but to learn how to be prepared to capitalize on the next opportunity that presents itself, or better yet, to make our own opportunities with a confident and positive mental attitude that will almost certainly guarantee your success. There have been few in the field of achievement of success whose lectures and writings have affected more lives than the gifted plastic surgeon Maxwell Maltz. His magnificent style of delivery made the complicated subjects of one's self-image easy to understand, convincing legions of his followers that life can be lived with pride and joy when it is lived to the fullest. Here from his book, The Search for Self-Respect. Everybody put in console, The Search for Self-Respect. Dr. Maltz shares with you 5 secrets that will better equip you to handle any opportunity. So we're going to probably get through 3 of them today, and then we'll pick up on the other 2 tomorrow to finish our 2-part series, How to Develop Your Strength to Seize Opportunities, with the help from Dr. Maxwell Maltz in his book, The Search for Self-Respect. Now, again, this is semester 2, lesson 8 in the University of Success, New Black Wall Street Book Club. Let's keep getting it. Yeah, that's probably it. You turn it off on me. 1 second, man. Turn off this humidifier. It's adding to my snot. 1 second, guys. I got it. Okay. That's another way to do it. All right, what is opportunity? And when does it knock? It never knocks. You can wait a whole lifetime listening and hoping, and you will hear no knocking, none at all. You are opportunity. Everybody put in console, I am opportunity. Everybody put in console, I am opportunity. You must knock on the door leading to your destiny. You prepare yourself to recognize opportunity, your personality, and build a self-image with which you are able to live, with your self-respect alive and growing. Opportunity covers a wide area. Some people may constrict the totality of its meaning and apply it only to work or financial success, but your opportunities in living are really much wider than this. Opportunity may also mean warding off negative feelings. It may also mean functioning under pressure. It may also mean rising above vanity and bigotry and deceit as you strive to live with dignity. It is your opportunity to be an archaeologist digging under the debris of tension and conflict to uncover for yourself a sense of self-acceptance that will give you inner peace and comfort in our swiftly paced, always troubled world. Accessible to you may be the exciting opportunity of steering yourself to a productive goal through your growing awareness of who you are and what you can be and how you can channel your assets in practical terms towards achieving your ends. Developing your strength as you build your self-respect, you mobilize yourself for action and place yourself practically in an external sense and emotionally and in an internal sense in a position to seize opportunity at the proper times. You build the caliber of your thinking, propelling your thoughts into and through your imagination. Then with eternal strength, you move toward your goals of fulfillment and happiness. Everybody put in console, it is me. It is me. What's going on, Fergie Hunter? When you changed your name, I thought your name was Brandy. How'd you get to Fergie? You create opportunity. You develop the capacities for moving toward opportunity. You turn crisis into creative opportunities and defeats into success and frustration into fulfillment. With what? With your great invisible weapons. Your good feelings about yourself, your determination to live the best life you can, and your feeling that only you can give yourself that you are a worthwhile, deserving person. Only you can give yourself this, that you are a worthwhile and deserving person. Do you believe that about yourself? Do you believe that you're a worthwhile and deserving person of all the goodness that God has planned for you? Do you believe that you are a deserving and worthwhile person who's ready, who's prepared, not only to receive opportunity, but to create it for yourself? And that's what I do each and every day. I literally create opportunity for myself every day. Who gonna check me, boo? There's nobody stopping me but me. Once I realized that, it was game over. I was the one that was in my way. Not white supremacy, not the government. I was in my way. And as soon as I got out of my way, shit. You must fight for your right. Everybody put in console, fight for my right. You must fight for your right to fulfill the opportunity that God gave you to use your life well. You do this when, in your mind, you support yourself. Uh-oh. Some of y'all, we might be done right there. Support yourself. Some of y'all out here still looking for other people to support you, and you won't support yourself. If you won't support yourself, why would anybody else? You're still waiting. Maybe somebody will notice you. Maybe they'll recognize all your greatness. Maybe they won't. Who gives a fuck about whether they see your goodness or not? Support yourself. Support your dreams. Support your own ideas. Who gives a fuck about them? That just changed some of y'all. I mean, that just right there. Y'all probably like, you know what? I think I can just sit on this for a little while, and I don't think I need much more tonight because he just destroyed my little philosophy right there. You do this when, in your mind, you develop your creative and imaginative powers instead of worrying about what other people think or foreseeing endless disasters. What are explorers, by the way? Men alive to opportunity and adventure. Are you alive to opportunity and adventure? Are you an explorer? Men unafraid to challenge uncertainty and seek new horizons. Men alive to possibilities of expansion and innovation. Suppose in 1492, Columbus had said to himself, but the weather may be stormy, or I'd better not go. I might get scurvy. What are inventors? Men who see opportunity in things where others see none. Men whose senses are alive to creative possibilities. Where would the world be if Thomas Edison had been unable to see opportunity where others saw nothing? And then to seize it. Seize it. Are you an explorer? Are you an inventor? You must stop complaining about your unfortunate past or your bad luck, and open your eyes to the opportunities that exist for you. Everybody put in console, stop complaining. See, one of these things about opportunities is the people that can appreciate it, people that show great gratitude each and every day. And you can't say, oh, I'm gracious for the life that I live, and then back it up by complaining about what you don't have, or what you never went and got, or what you never looked for, or what you never knocked the doors that you never knocked on. You can't in one breath say, Lord, I appreciate everything. I thank you so much for the breath that's in my life, that I breathe right now, and then turn around and complain about everything that you don't got because you never went and got it. Stop complaining. If you're going to complain, you complain about yourself because you're the one that's stopping you. You must stop complaining about your unfortunate past or your bad luck and open your eyes to the opportunities that exist for you. You have limitations, sure. No matter who you are, you will sometimes meet frustrations, but you have opportunities too. You must search for your creative powers so that you can move toward them. In a sense, you become Columbus. You become Edison. You explore and invent and originate and adapt. Who gives you this right? You give it to yourself. Why? Because you respect yourself. Who gives you this right? Everybody put in console. I give it to myself because I respect myself. I give it to myself because I respect myself. Go ahead and get some pineapples in the chat, man. Pineapples in the chat. Is it possible? For far too long, you simply have not respected yourself. For far too long, you simply have not respected your ideas. For far too long, you haven't respected your dream. For far too long, you haven't respected your goals, your ambitions. You haven't even respected your gifts, your talents, and your abilities. Is it possible for far too long you haven't respected yourself? Therefore, you could give nothing to yourself but pity. Nothing to yourself but woe is me. Nothing to yourself because you never really respected yourself. Well, welcome to the University of Success tonight, where all that shit is changing. What's going on, man? Brother Milk, Big Brother Almighty is in the building. Hey, man, what's going on, man? Mr. Harold, man, stop complaining. It's me. Stop complaining, Miss Lumpkins, Miss Selena Spooney. Good evening to you. I give it to myself, Miss Newman. I give it to myself because I respect myself. That's right, Miss Reed, coming on down the mountain. I give it to myself because I respect myself. She seriously got the thing in capital letters too. She ain't playing around tonight. Nope. Now I'm gonna. I came here to get something. I give it to myself because I respect myself. Mr. Harold, I give it to myself because I respect myself. Mr. Milt Jr., I give it to myself because I respect myself. Opportunity is not just for the other guy. Opportunity is not just for the other guy. From New York to California, I've gone back and forth lecturing for quite a few years now. And I've talked to thousands of people about things that worry them. So let me anticipate a few thoughts of many people reading this book right now. The other guy gets opportunities. I know that, but I'm just unlucky. Or I have this handicap, so you can see that I'm licked before I start. Or I have no right to try something like that. Who am I? Just a nobody. These are things that people say to themselves. This is self-defeating. You must fight to overcome this type of negative thinking, or you block yourself off from opportunity as an eclipse blocks off the sun. This is self-defeating talk, and many of us have continue to talk to ourselves like that till y'all came across CRGJ. By the way, everybody put it again. I must fight. You got to fight to overcome negative thinking. This is what we're learning in University of Success. It's mostly about me. I give it to myself because I respect myself. The energy of affirmation is on and loud this book. That's what I'm talking about, Mr. Harold. We must fight to overcome negative thinking. Now, Mr. Harold, we had an opportunity to talk yesterday morning on the Breakfast Club. And I ain't going to put your business out there, but I know that you got a goal. And when I talked to you about that goal, first thing we had to overcome was some negative thinking. And here's the interesting thing. It wasn't like if you said this to anybody else, they would have thought it was negative, but I did. Because I know you ain't got that kind of time. So you was like, I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna find a way out of my current situation. And you said 3 to 5 years. To me, that's negative thinking. It don't take that damn long. Okay. And then as we talked a little bit, you start saying, so it don't take that goddamn long. I get up out of this motherfucker in 3 to 5 months if I want to. If I fight to overcome negative thinking, right? I fight to overcome negative thinking. It's not about where I am, it's about where I'm going. And I give it to myself because I respect myself. Mr. Hugh Little coming in, man. I must fight. This Vivian Reed, I must fight to overcome negative thinking. Got another Facebook user. I must fight to overcome negative thinking. I must fight to overcome negative thinking. I must fight. Now, how many fighters do we have for tonight? How important and how valuable is your life to you? Mr. Harold said, man, I've been thinking about it ever since, man. He said, hey, man, that's what we're here for, man. I'm my brother's keeper. I am my sister's keeper. You must understand that opportunity is not just for the other guy. Opportunity is a possibility for you. 2, if you can accept it and make it welcome. A plant may wither and die if you don't water it and give it enough sunshine. So will opportunity. You must understand that opportunity is not just for the other guy. Opportunity is a possibility for you. 2, if you can accept it and welcome it. Do you accept opportunity? Do you welcome opportunity? We're talking about life-changing opportunities in your life. You got to welcome them. You got to accept them. They're not just for everybody else. They're for you. They're for all of us. But the only people that can take advantage of it is those who will accept it. But here's the thing. He said a plant may wither and die if you don't water it and give it enough sunshine. Well, same thing. What happens if you don't take care of the opportunities that come across your path? They'll wither and die as well. Don't let opportunity die for you. Don't kill it with negative feelings. There's much concern in education today about disadvantaged children in our schools, and in many communities, university teams are helping public school teachers to improve communication between school, students, and parents, and thereby to give the disadvantaged children more of a chance to climb up the educational vocational ladder. Well, as adults, we all have disadvantages and limitations. If we get help, as these children are getting today, wonderful. If we don't, we must nevertheless move toward whatever opportunities are realistic for us anyway. Many people sit around moping, envying others, complaining, and resentful. If they hear about people like Helen Keller, who overcame drastic handicaps to seize her opportunities for achievement, they say that this is an isolated case. Indeed, in the case of Helen Keller, her handicaps were so severe that perhaps she is an isolated case. Still, in general, many people who have pursued and seized their opportunities and risen to prominent positions in our world have had no easy road. A study was made of 400 eminent men and women of this century. And the researchers concluded that 3/4 of these celebrated people had been handicapped in their youth by tragedies, disabilities, or great frustrations, and had overcome these problems to achieve their position of renown and make their contributions to others. 3/4 of these 400 people fought through handicaps, an important statistic. Thomas Edison and Eleanor Roosevelt were included among those who have risen above handicaps to achievement and opportunity. Opportunity is not just for others, but you must make opportunity for you. Everybody put in console, I must make opportunity for me. Now notice this number, 3/4. That's 75%. That's a good number. 75% of these individuals who made mass contributions to society overcame handicaps. Opportunity is not just for others, but you must make opportunity for you. Are you willing to begin to make opportunity for you? Are you willing to? It's not going to be easy, but if it was easy, everybody would do it. Are you willing to go through the pain, the pressure to go through your handicaps, to get through your handicaps are not like Helen Keller. Our handicaps probably are nowhere close to some of the stuff that some people have to deal with. Most of our handicaps are mental handicaps. the way we think, the way we see the world, the way we respond. Opportunities are not just for others. You must make opportunity for yourself. Mr. Harold coming in, man, my brother, I must make opportunity for me, Miss Sincere, right? I must make opportunities for me, Miss Vivian Reed. I must make opportunity for me, Miss Alva, Miss Bolden. I must make opportunities for me. That's our last little section before we get up out of here. It's supposed to be 30 minutes a day, but we're going to go ahead and get it in so we can finish part one. Don't close the door on opportunity. Everybody put in console, don't close the door. Don't close the door on opportunity. Mr. Harold say, man, we're our biggest enemy and fight within can be crippling. Don't close the door. Don't close the door on opportunity. Opportunity won't knock on your door. Nevertheless, you must not close the door on opportunity. Opportunity won't knock on your door. Nevertheless, you must not close the door on opportunity. To close the door on opportunity is unfortunately common. You must guard against this type of tendency in yourself. Let me tell you in an illustrative story. It's about a doctor who shut the door on an opportunity to advance himself. He was already a doctor and he wanted to become a plastic surgeon. Can I watch you operate? He asked me. Tomorrow, I said, 8 a.m. Okay. I wasn't sure the 8 a.m. pleased him, but I figured I was probably imagining this. He nodded his head. I'll be there, he said, 8 a.m. He was as good as his word. He was there at 8 a.m. and he watched me operate. He said he was fascinated. Could he be my pupil? I agreed that I would teach him. The doctor came a few times expressing fascination with plastic surgery and for the opportunity for fulfillment that this work could be for him. I was delighted with enthusiasm. But one morning, he was not there. The morning after that, he was also absent. Finally, a few days later, I walked into my office and there he was. Where have you been? I said. I overslept a few times, he answered, rather sheepishly. When I woke up, I looked at the time and it was too late to come. You won't learn this way, I said mildly. I know, tell me, do you operate in the afternoon? I like to sleep and it would be easier for me. Sorry, I always operate in the morning. The patient has just awakened and I feel it is best for the patient psychologically. Oh, he said. And fascinated as he was with plastic surgery, it represented a creative opportunity for him. And I do not believe he faked his interest. He didn't follow up. He couldn't get up early in the morning. He shut the door on his own opportunity. He was qualified to succeed, but he denied himself success in his own terms. Now, how many guys are just like this doctor who wants to advance to a new position, who wants to get to another level of success, wants to get greater income, but you simply won't get up? Why do I trade so early in the morning, 4 or 5 in the morning? Because I'm looking for people who will get the hell up. The early bird gets the worm. You know how many people still won't get up? And then let's top it all off. Not even just won't get up for the video, won't ever watch the replay. Sitting there broke, busted, and disgusted. Knowing they want more, but they won't get up to get more. Nor will they watch the replay when they get up. Just like this doctor. But one morning, he was not there. And the next morning, he was also absent. Finally, after a few days, I walked to my office and there he was. Where have you been? And here's the response I get from so many. This is why we started to dwindle down on BBC membership. I overslept. I overslept. Now, whose issue is this? The opportunity was there. You were fascinated, enthusiastic. You got the t-shirt. You was ready to rock and roll. You got started. But then you started oversleeping. Don't close the door of opportunity on yourself. Don't close the damn door on yourself. That's what this doctor did. He closed the door on himself. No one else to blame but himself. Nothing to complain about. The opportunity was there. He closed the door on himself. Learn from this story. Are you, without knowing it, blocking yourself from opportunity? Are you, without even knowing it, blocking yourself from opportunity? You have this great gift of life, and you must make the most of it. When you fail, and sometimes you will, let it be after you've done your best, not as a result of your own inertia. Now, let me tell you a story about a scrub woman who found opportunity. We're going to stop. We're actually going to stop there. We'll pick up on reading about that woman, and then two more sections here on the next episode. This, guys, is New Black Wall Street Book Club, the After Dark edition, where it's 30 minutes a night to keep your everlasting mind right. In the comments below, I'd love for you to share your takeaway from tonight. I mean, I know you got something out of tonight. I mean, how could you not get something out of tonight? As we've been going through the University of Success in lesson number 8, part 1, how to develop your strength to seize opportunity. So much goodness in this first part. Hopefully you grab some notes, and I can tell you what happens. This is what happens in the After Dark edition. There begins to be it's probably already beginning to happen, where there's some thoughts that are seeping down into your subconscious that is really going to probably keep you up. You're going to still get some sleep tonight, but it's going to be reverberating in your head. It's going to be because it's going down through your subconscious to your soul, where it can remain a lesson that you'll never forget. So I encourage you tonight to have a pen and paper at your maybe at your table, your desk, your light stand, nightstand, whatever. That way you can capture what God has for you as you form the idea of not closing the door of opportunity on yourself. I believe that God is going to show you doors where you were in the way. I believe he's going to reveal to you all of these through his angels, all of these opportunities that he has brought past you, because God, he declares, he said that he has plans for you to prosper. Well, if he has plans for you to prosper, that means that you must see these opportunities to prosper and take advantage of them. I believe he's going to show you these things tonight. All these opportunities that you passed by. He didn't pass by you. You passed by him. And I believe he's going to show you these things so that you can get it, you can fix it. Not to keep you down, not to hold you back. He still has plans for you to prosper. I believe he's going to show you things so you can recognize the damage that you've done to yourself and how you can fix your own goddamn problem. Let's catch up on these comments, man. We'll get up out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed tonight. Mr. Harold said, man, it's me. It's me. Don't close the door of opportunity that God has provided for me. Miss Vivian Reed said, man, don't miss opportunities by sleeping on them. Miss Ava said, Miss Alva said, hey, I have to be sure to always respect myself and I have to make sure I'm not blocking my opportunities. Miss Lumpkins, man, I have definitely allowed the door of opportunity to close, but no more. Mr. Miller Jr. said, man, I've been in my own way, brother. Well, that stops tonight. Facebook user said, man, you are the opportunity. You must support yourself. And Brother Hugh Little, man, our last comment here, unless somebody else has got something to say, this is keeping the mindset consistent. This is keeping the mindset consistent. And Miss Sincere coming in for us, I have to get out of my own way. We must get out of our own way. This is the New Black Wall Street Book Club, the After Dark edition. And I'm your host, ERGJ, your certified global financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, the Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. As we are continuing our journey into the University of Success, we'll be back tomorrow, same black time, same black channel. We normally go about 30 minutes. We went about 40 minutes today. I'm working on some new stuff with this new laptop. But nonetheless, hopefully you guys enjoy it tonight. I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we really need. And thank God, that's more than enough. Until next episode, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
It's the New Black Wall Street Book Club. With your host, Evan Jefferson. It's time for us to go. Yeah. Now, you ain't got to leave the computer, but we encourage you to get out there and learn and apply all the things you learn at the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Yeah. The New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street Book Club.